Greetings to one and all, respected faculties of the Department of Social Work and my dear friends. Allow me to introduce myself to you. I am Gokul Krishna from first year MASW. I am here to present a seminar on the topic gender mainstreaming. Before getting to know about the topic, let's discuss about gender and mainstreaming. Gender is defined as the socially constructed roles and behaviors that a society typically associates. Mainstreaming means to bring forth or to generalize. Let's discuss about the topic gender mainstreaming. For that, we will be asking three questions. What, why and how. What is gender mainstreaming? Why is gender mainstreaming important in the present society? How can we implement gender mainstreaming? The concept of bringing gender issues into the mainstream of society for promoting gender equality. Mainstreaming a gender perspective is a process of assessing the implications for women and men of any planned action, including legislation, policies or programs in any area and at all levels. It is a strategy for making the concerns and experience of women as well as of men an integral part of the design, implementation, monitoring and evaluation of policies and programs in all political, economic and societal spheres, so that women and men benefit equally. Inequality is not perpetuated. The ultimate goal of mainstreaming is to achieve gender equality. What is gender mainstreaming? Gender mainstreaming means integrating a gender equality perspective at all stages and levels of policies, programs and projects. Women and men have different needs and living conditions and circumstances, including unequal access to the control over power, resources, human beings and institutions, including the justice system. The situations of women and men also differ according to country, region, age, ethnic or social origin or other factors. The aim of gender mainstreaming is to take into account these differences when designing, implementing and evaluating policies, programs and projects, so that they benefit both women and men and do not increase inequality but enhance gender equality. Gender mainstreaming aims to solve sometimes hidden gender inequalities. It is therefore a tool for achieving gender equality. Mainstreaming includes gender-specific activities and affirmative action. Whenever women or men are in a particularly disadvantaged position, gender-specific interventions can target women exclusively, men and women together, or only men, to enable them to participate in and benefit equally from development efforts. These are necessary temporary measures designed to combat the direct and indirect consequences of past discrimination. Why is gender mainstreaming important in the present society? Several studies have shown that gender inequalities as such have direct cause. In many cases, public policies have been based on the needs of the dominant group in society or on the needs of those who have traditionally been the decision makers, mostly men. The women's rights movement and increased presence of women in decision making, strong commitments to women's human rights at all levels, and the development of gender studies and disaggregated data have all helped unveiling the fact that public policies often did not take into account women's different needs and situations. Evidently, decisions regarding public policies and services which do not fully take into account the needs and situations of all final users may lead to inappropriate solutions and an inadequate allocation of public funds. Gender mainstreaming is an inclusive strategy aimed at integrating the need of all people. It is also based on the fact that women are not a vulnerable group, as they represent more than half of the population in most cities. Gender mainstreaming is a strategy to improve the quality of public policies, programs and projects, ensuring a more effective allocation of resources. Better results mean increased well-being for both women and men, and the creation of a more socially just and sustainable society. How can we implement gender mainstreaming? Gender equality issues need to be mainstreamed at all stages of policy making or project programming. But it is especially important to take it into account at the planning stage, when the problems, concerns and needs of the beneficiaries are identified and the ways to address them are defined. Therefore, gender analysis and gender impact assessments are crucial tools for gender mainstreaming. These tools support the practical implementation of gender mainstreaming. Other factors are equally important to ensure proper gender mainstreaming, such as political will, commitment to and awareness of gender equality issues, knowledge, resources including expertise and availability of information. Gender mainstreaming is a responsibility of all actors and is relevant for all policy areas that deal with the needs of people and at all levels. policy areas which at first sight do not seem relevant might contain hidden aspects of gender inequality. Now let's concluding my topic. Ensuring the equal participation of women and men in decision making or in different activities is a necessary first step and an objective on its own. However, the presence of women does not mean that a gender mainstreaming exercise was undertaken, and it does not automatically lead to qualitative change towards gender equality in a specific policy, program or activity. Mainstreaming is not about adding a women's component or even a gender equality component into an existing activity. It goes beyond increasing women's participation. It means bringing the experience, knowledge and interest of women and men to bear on the development agenda. I thank Bhagyashree ma'am for giving such an opportunity to present a seminar on this kind of relevant topic. I also thank the faculties of the Department of Social Work and my dear friends for helping me throughout this presentation. Thank you and have a nice day.